Hello, everybody. Okay, so today I'm going to walk you through how to use WeVideo through Schoology, which you're going to be using for your project, for your visual rhetoric documentary project. So this year, we're all going to be using WeVideo so that we can all kind of learn it together. I know some of you might have further video editing experience. You might want to use something different, but for this project, we're going to focus on WeVideo. Okay, so you can access it through your Schoology page. So here I am on the Schoology page, and you can see right down here, probably a link you've never even really looked at before, is our WeVideo link. So we're going to use that right now and head to WeVideo. Let me shrink my picture down a little bit. I'm going to put it over here. So I'm going to click on that. We're going to head over into WeVideo. Now, I have a pop-up blocker on my computer. So you might have one on there too. So if you have a pop-up blocker, you're going to get this message right here that says, please disable pop-up blockers, blah, blah, blah. I am going to go ahead and click the Launch App, and it's going to take me right here to WeVideo. Now, the beautiful thing about having WeVideo through Schoology is that we all have access to it. And so we can all look at it at the same time, right? So I've already created a couple videos with the Schoology WeVideo app, AP Lang and Com Welcome and About Mrs. Dunn. And so they're here in my recent edits section. You won't have anything in there. Instead, you're going to get this opening dashboard here, and you can choose what you want to do. So one of the things that's really kind of interesting is that they include these templates. So you can kind of look at some of these templates to see how the WeVideos are created. If you've never done anything with video editing, you can go ahead and click into this area here and start browsing some of the templates. You can even use some of them as a way to kind of get started if you want to. However, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be showing you how to do it, how to build your own project. So we're going to click on video. I'm going to be creating a new video, which means that I'm basically going to be doing a little documentary board from scratch. Now, because I've already worked on WeVideo, when this pops up, I have all of the media that I've already used for creating some of my other videos that comes up onto here. I can get rid of those if I want to from this, and it won't damage my other videos, but I'm going to kind of keep them on there so I can show you some things. Okay, so basically down here in this area, you have, I'm going to minimize this really quickly. So down here in this area, you've got 3 different things, but you can add more if you want to by pressing this little plus button right here. So you can add another track. You've got a video 1 track, and this is the main track, what you're normally going to be watching. So let's say, for example, that I wanted to use this video up here as my main track. All I have to do is click on it up here and drag it down into my main track, like that, okay? Then I have these other options of things that I can do up here. So transitions, transition in and out of different sections of what I'm doing. So I can do a crossfade, and it shows you an example of a crossfade. So I'm going to insert a crossfade down here at the end, okay? And that's going to give me a transition out of my one video into another video. And you can kind of explore that a little bit. I'm going to go back to my video. I'm going to name it. My video is now going to be named Sample Project. And I want to do that early so that I don't lose things as I'm working on things. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my media. It's going to take me back here. Now, any of these still images, this one's a video, any of these still images that I put in to the video, I'm going to put into this top video column. And as you can see on the image over here, what happens is if I have this as my main video, and then this becomes my second option, it superimposes itself over the video that I've currently put in there. So it's literally click and drag once you get things down there. If I want to superimpose this video over there, you'll see suddenly it comes out, but I can change it so that you can see me talking, but hear Kennedy talking at the same time. And you can do that by changing the video sound levels. So this is the sound level. See, I clicked on this little sound bar right there for Kennedy's video, this video by this guy. And he's at full volume, okay? So I'm gonna click on mine and I'm gonna do sound for here. And I'm gonna pull my sound bar by clicking this little blue bar. See that they have a little dot right there? I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna turn it down to nothing. And I'm gonna slide it over here. So you hear Kennedy first. And then as soon as Kennedy gets done talking, you're gonna hear me come in and start talking as well. Okay, you can also add audio, music, down in this column right here. So in stock media, up here at the top, stock media, that's where you can go in and you can find like just scenes, right, that you can pull in. So all of these are available for you that you can also use. You can use stock media, audio media, and it gives you all sorts of different free music as well as sound effects that you can include in there. It's got animals, events, nature, blah, blah, blah. Free music, for example, let's say you can click on them to try it out. Clear inspirational, this is called. Okay, I think I might use that. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to drag it down into my audio category. Now I want to balance my audio. Right now that audio is at full. For that, click this off for a second. That audio is full right there. So I don't want that to be full. Otherwise you're not going to be able to hear Kennedy talking in his video. So I'm going to pull that down to like, let's see, maybe 15, maybe 10%. 8%, something like that while Kennedy's talking, and then it's going to be louder while I'm talking, okay? All right, so let's play what we've got already. I'm going to go back to here. I'm going to start, let's put in a title too, text. So text will show you different texts that you can put in. Like for example, if you want something at the very beginning, I'm going to slide this in right here. If you want it to come before Kennedy, you can move Kennedy over and insert your slide text at the beginning. So this is called In with a Whisper. And if you want to edit that, you can double click on that and it'll take you in and you change the text here. So I'm going to say hello, Kennedy. Okay, so now if I want to see, I'm going to pull this all the way to the end and I can preview what I've done already. So we'll do a quick little preview of, the first little clip of this.
How's it going? My name's Kennedy. I go to Yale University. Thankfully, due to Mrs. Dunn and her teachings and all the wisdom she shared with me.
Okay, there's a picture of me.
Time at McHenry East Campus. But I just want to talk about AP Language and Composition. That was an incredible class that Mrs. Dunn taught for me.
Now, if I wanted to do B-roll footage,
that I still use all the time in college now.
So here's me talking while Kennedy, or here's Kennedy talking while you can not hear me in the background, but you can see action. You can see how muting that sound there does the right thing.
Thank you.
Now, if I wanted to go directly into that video of me from Kennedy's speech, and I wanted to be able to hear it like right away, I would want to click on that little sound and it would move it up right away. So I can hear stuff right away. And you can kind of see, I just edited something. I'm going to drag this back and see how that change happened. So I'm going to hit play. Oh, we're preparing the
Take it.
Okay, go back. Right here. Let's see how that change
As you
happened.
can see, we are going to be doing a wide variety
I would
of
happily
things in
endorse the
class.
class.
If you take a
Okay,
look
see now we're
at
talking
the
at the same
syllabus for the
time.
class,
That's not going to work.
this year.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this again and I'm going to add another little dot. I'm going to pull that down to 0. And then here I'm going to fade in. So let's try that.
And also give them a good foundation for writing.
See?
Using the in-classroom and the out-of-classroom environment.
So that's kind of
to
the
create
way
the
that
best
you
possible
can
learning
get started
environment for students.
using
And so
WeVideo, so that you can learn a little bit, a lot of drag and click that you have to do. We have talked in a previous lesson on how to grab your video clips and put them into one place so that you can pull them into here and add media into this. And again, it's drag and click. So if I have a video or something like that, back into my media. If I have a video or an image on my desktop that I want to download, let's say it's this JPEG right here, I'm going to click it and I'm going to drag it in and it's going to be added to my project, just like that. If I want this screenshot, I'm going to pull it in. It's going to be added to my project. It is very user-friendly. So you'll find that when you're doing that, that's kind of the task that you're going to be doing. Those sound bars are the things that you really want to work at to kind of make sure that your levels are good. When you're done, you click this finish button and you'll be given some options for what to do. And that's going to be the subject of another video that I show you. Hopefully this helped you get started with WeVideo, or at least getting started with pulling in like your projects and understanding all the different layers. Hopefully you'll be able to use this really well in class, and we'll be able to create some great projects for our AP Lang and Comp action research papers, or any other projects that you want to do with video editing. All right, see ya.